against the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott. He will...
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Now a play fake. Lance
Taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Ready.
and they'll go for it. Lance.
That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do.
Let's go.
From midfield, here's Lance. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Throwing now is Lance.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Lance looking to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Ready. Black open.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Prescott yet again. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy 1st.
Here's Prescott.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Dances by him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And the ball is knocked out. And now it's scooped up by the 49ers.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Okay, ready?
Lance and company going on 4th down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Lance.
Touchdown! John Ross from 13 yards out.
And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Prescott now from the 50. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
First down, Prescott.
Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Steps away to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 30 yards.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Lance getting this out wide to Ayuk.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Now Lance.
He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
And Lance going to throw. Open man downfield. It's Ross. He's got him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On the set. Ready to be ready.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stock troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A first down carry by Elliott.
50 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott down. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Throwing. Prescott. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Lance now on first down.
Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Working from the gun, Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And this will be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here's Lance to throw it.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
CeeDee Lamb, he's still on his feet.
Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Parker, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Schultz hauls in the quick throw.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
Now Lance
gets this one to use check. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. John Ross. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-14. A minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Dak. Finding Schultz. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw, Prescott. Able to find Gallup. And some room to roll now. On the move past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Here we
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Here's Lance.
He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. In motion, the tight end.
Lance looking to throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. Able to get this all the way out close to midfield, just what the doctor ordered on play 1 of this drive in crunch time. Here's Prescott.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Prescott.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So the victory here for San